Hi, welcome back again to Life is the Music, where this is a channel that we do not just react, but we also discuss. For this particular day, I'm very excited to react and discuss as well on two separate videos about Charice Pimpenko singing One Moment in Time in ASAP or ASAP from ABS-CBN, and I'm also going to look into Filipina singers attempting to hit the iconic G sharp fifth octave note that Charice hit during the performance of One Moment in Time in a said show, that is ESSA. But before that, as always, I have to look into some tidbit of information. So this is still Welcoming Wednesday, where I acknowledge I have to consider the requests coming from the fans. Now, as we all know, Charice Pampenko is a great singer. She knows what she is doing. She can really hit big belted notes, especially during the time that she is still Cherise. Of course, now you know what happened from the she to be he as Jake Zyrus. But of course, I still love both. By the way, I love both. I'm okay with Cherise, but I just miss the old Cherise. I just miss that little girl who can sing the big notes. And I said, the most talented girl in the world by Oprah. Okay, so before that, allow me to share what I've learned so far. This is Ikigai. Before I look into so what I've said before I react, I have to like share some side bit of info, like just a short while. So this is the Ikigai framework from Japan, which means that the reason for being, meaning your why. So, why are you doing something? What could be the reason that you are doing it? So, if what you are good at basically coincides with what you love, then that is your passion. If what you love coincides with, for a while, with what the world needs, that is the mission that you have. So it's your mission. Why are you doing that? You love it and the world needs it. On the other end, if you say what the world needs and what you can be paid for, that's your vocation. And then if what you are good at the same time, it is what you can be paid for, that's your profession. And somewhere along the lines, there would be some intersection. So just one example, like what you're good at, what you love, and what the world needs. So here, so there are some four intersections here. But overall, if you are able to hit like all of those four items, one, two, three, four, then that's your ikigai, like the overall. Like it is your reason for existence or being. So I love it. I love this particular framework. And so much for that, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to look into my channel. So this is a certain response to a certain Dennis Wallman. Hello to my channel for doing a very wonderful remark with my reaction to Cherie's performance of All By Myself, which I just recently released. So hopefully you checked that out. And also, welcome to my channel, Julius Guerrero, my new subscriber. All right. Okay. So before that, also, we have One Moment in Time, which is a sentimental ballad by the late, the icon, the legendary Whitney Houston. one of the vocal trinity, as they said, together with Mariah Carey and Celine Dion. Now, this is a sentimental ballad written by Albert Hammond, John Bettis. Now, I've observed that with a lot of songs with Whitney Houston, actually, they are written by males. I don't know. I don't want to be like feminist or sexist rather here, but then it's just that I've observed. Anyway, no offense meant, but Whitney Houston was not really like a songwriter, but she is more of a singer. Anyhow, I love this song very much. Like that's why I am very excited to react to this because this is my go-to song. If I wanted to pursue something, just one moment in time, then I really want to basically do it. Okay, so without further ado, let's have this particular performance. Now, this is by, of course, Charice sang the One Moment in Time in Ass Up Again. And then we're going to look into that. Oh, I muted because of the ads. So we have to skip the ads in a while. So hopefully you will enjoy this performance, guys. I am expecting like big vocals from Charice. Okay. So this particular video is from I Am Shook. I'm subscribing and I'm liking. Okay. And let's hit it. Sorry. I think this is not the one. Oh my gosh, this should be the prior one. Sorry guys for the interruptions. Oh my, I have to like go first to this one before the other singers attempting the iconic G sharp fifth octave. Like, that's a high note that is belted. Even those notes from C fifth octave upwards, those are very huge or big. Not everybody can actually hit those healthily, I would say. By the way, I'm no vocal coach here. I'm just giving my best shot to be able to put inputs or to play something about certain vocal things that we enjoy much. Okay.
노래 정말 잘하시죠?
Oh, this is not the one. I'm sorry, this is not the one. Okay, why is it like this? Oh my God, what is happening? Here. Sorry guys for the said ad-lib moment. Oh my, this can happen anyway in live shows. Okay, so you can notice at the onset that was Charice adjusting to the music. Now in the previous video in which I reacted to all by myself, this was also the same situation. Of course, it is intentional. Okay, so doing the sounds in which it goes very low or lower. Although I've read somewhere that it was like it is intentional of her to do the lowering of the larynx just to have the big sound. If ever that is done like for a lesser period of time, just for the sake of the art itself, then I'm okay with that. I am not basically like irritated or whatever about it. That's okay. You can just notice how her mouth would change when she is projecting the notes to have the resonated sound or the reverberating sound, like very big. Okay, you can also notice how big or loud her voice is, even if with the other big singers are there on the background. So I guess they're also doing that. They have to respect Charice being the highlights of this performance. But with this, you can just hear how big, despite the other voices and the other big voices, just to take note. The E sound there, which is really high and belted, amazing. And you can just see the other divas, big homegrown divas from ASAP. You have Sarah Geronimo, Rachel Angol, Sharon Reyes, Lani Misalucha. Wow, you cannot just deny them also. They're amazing and big. Not an easy task. Not an easy task, but wow, just like goosebumps. If you have been able to hear the performance with all the sound, oh my, amazing. Okay, so thank you much for that particular performance. And then let's have this one. I'm also excited about this, like who are these singers attempting the G sharp fifth octave? Okay, before it explodes, which is also one of verse. I just noticed with the quality of the video, I'm sorry because these are the only available videos that I can see through the net. So hopefully you will have the patience to go over with me. On the give. Am I correct? That's on the give. Just perhaps the ABS-CBN clip, which was not clear because this one is much better. Amazing, well positioned, well projected G sharp fifth octave note. And I also love the microphone, like it doesn't have annoying sounds like mic feeds or whatever. It doesn't have. Okay, nice, but perhaps because of the audio quality and perhaps because of the mic also, but still okay. I'm down with it. Okay, also being able to hit the big note, but is it just me? I will observe that she was like being so fast and not in sync with the tune. I don't know. Comment in the bottom part. And then anyhow, thank you for the first three girls that gave their performances so far. Girl in the singing contest, thank you. Number two was Ms. We do not know, but it is from SM Santa Mesa. Then this one is Karen Modesto. Thank you. Okay, with the growl, the sound there. Hello, why are you not like clapping your hands? You are not cheering for the girl. She's singing big. How come? Anyway, very good projection for the G sharp fifth octave note, iconic note of Charice in One Moment in Time. Very good. So thank you, Michelle Victorio. Like, excuse me, you're not reacting except for that one guy. Okay, amazing from the kid. Do you have the name? You have a name here. Okay, so JK Gidokos, very good. Nice hitting the notes. You also have the vibratos that are delivered somewhere, especially on one moment and then in time, right? You can just hear, okay, for a while. Okay, there. In time rather, in time and then shine, vibrato. Okay. On the me, the iconic note. Anyway, so I think what can be improved here is on the pronunciation. Probably I just said, but I'm okay with the performance. So very good from a kid, right? Okay. I know Pauline Agupitan from Tawag ng Tanghalan. Okay, so another way of hitting the note with their own way. So far they are doing their own ways also, so I'm okay with that. Like that's also a testament of a great singer. Okay, so for Pauline, yes, being able to hit the notes too. Okay, very good. So from give me going like downward, but then going up again. So very good from Beverly Cayman. This is Abigail Joy Erpello. Oh, galing. From Katrina, especially for being a powerhouse belter also, Katrina Velarde herself. And then probably on this part would be the audio. The audio is not that loud or big. Anyhow. Ooh, Jonah, I love the dress, by the way, very diva-ish. Ooh. Okay, so also being able to hit just from like low vocals initially and then straight up to that note. So that was it. Thank you guys for your notes hit with G sharp fifth octave. So, what can I say? Very good performances from everyone for a while. Okay, so among the people there, I would say that they did their particular performances well in their own ways. So they have their strategies in doing the song. As what I've said, singing can also be an art. You don't have to copy 100% of the song. You can hit the big notes because if this is a singing contest, people would be wanting to hear those big parts. Like in one moment in time, for sure, this one will be witnessed by a lot of people and will amaze them if they're going to hear you hitting the note. In fact, in the studio version, I think it is like, I'm not that sure, but it is lower because in a live performance by Whitney Houston that I've seen in Grammys, I believe she hit like D fifth octave and G sharp fifth octave is from D fifth, that's E, F, G. So 3 notes and G. So 3 notes and a half higher than what Whitney Houston hit. But it doesn't mean that Whitney Houston is less of a singer. It doesn't go that way. So she's also a great legendary artist and icon in her own way, for sure. It doesn't mean you hit higher than a person and then that person has, of course, lower than what you hit, than you are, that it means you are better than the other. It doesn't go that way. There are a lot of factors to consider. Anyway, in the studio, I think even lower than D fifth octave. It's not that belted high by the late Whitney Houston. Anyway, so I'm okay. I'm glad that they are doing their own thing and they hit the iconic G sharp fifth octave by Charice in the performances. All right. So let's leave it that way, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my particular reaction and discussion of those two videos. Thank you very much for your suggestions. You can also suggest more under the comment section. Don't forget to hit notifications button so that you will be updated in case that something will be up in my channel. And then you can also share this to your friends, relatives, and family members so that we will appreciate music more. And I'll see you next time. Bye.